All right, good day. So today we are going to discuss topic 2 of our subject. It is entitled Company and Marketing Strategy. Okay, so partnering to build customer relationship. Let's proceed. Here are the contents that we are going to discuss. The role of marketing department. So we are also going to tackle business portfolio. Okay, so planning, marketing. So partnering to build customer relationship, marketing strategy and marketing mix. And last is the managing the marketing effort and marketing ROI. So let's proceed with the first topic. So here are the roles of marketing department. No? So the marketing department plays a vital role in promoting the business and mission of an organization. So it also serves as the face of your company, no? Coordinating and producing all materials and representing the business. Okay? So marketing department's job is to reach out to prospects, customers, investors, and communities, no? While creating an overarching image that represent your company in a positive light. So, what is business portfolio? Okay? So, business portfolio is a document, no, that contains important information about an organization, including details about what the organization does, its goals, no, available asset, and mission. So, business leaders can use portfolio to organize information and make informed decision. All right? So, company portfolio also help guide business leaders, no, when they develop strategies for reaching important company goals. So very important tong business portfolio. And through this, yung mga mission nila, vision nila, from that mission vision, nagkikreate sila ng mga objectives, and from that objectives, nagkikreate sila ng strategy. Okay? So these are some things that you can include in a company portfolio. Ito yung mga nilalaman niya, no? The company mission statement, it is very important. No? Current organizational goals. Okay? Investment and amounts. Ito, napaka-importante yan. And services and products. Ito, ito yung number one importante dyan. Of course, yung services and products na na-offer mo sa market. Now, branding elements. Okay? Company asset and holdings. Mga ano ba yung mga pagmamay-ari ng company when it terms to land, no? Meron bang land na pagmamay-ari yung companies? Okay? May mga ano ba yung mga equipments nila? Yan. Copies of important certifications. Okay? Of course, ang certification yan, yung naka-registered ba sila sa SEC, mga ganyan, lahat ng mga licenses nila. Now, details about strategic alliance. Okay? And potential future acquisition. Okay? So, yung mga future acquisition na gusto nilang ma-acquire, nilalagay din nila. So, if you can see here, no, sa image dito sa left side, ganyan yung mga usual designs ng mga company portfolio, no? Para siyang magazine type, no? When you open it, usually ito yung mga nilalagay sa ano eh. Di ba may mga reception yung mga companies, yan yung mga nilalagay nila yung mga parang maliit na book doon, yung mga company portfolio para pagwas na may mga bisitang investors, no? May mga applicant, pakikita nila about yung doon sa company. Now, this is how are you going to create business portfolio? First, of course, choose a format or portfolio tool. Any tool can be, no? So, include this basic information. The usual nga naman yan. Of course, yung name ng business, yung location or yung address, mission statement, no? Branding information, name of executives. Okay? So, sa gagawin yung activities mamaya, yung name of executive, kayo-kayo lang din yan. So, siguro mag-create kayo ng organizational chart, ano yung mga position na pwedeng ilagay, ano yung mga position na pwedeng ilagay doon sa mga members, no? Kung siya ba yung magiging chief marketing officers, yung mga managers niya, yung heads niya, supervisor, and staff. Okay? Company history, of course, dyan sa portfolio nakalagay yung history ng company. Okay? Now, third is refine the mission statement and objectives. Okay? Fourth is detailed mo yung specification ng products o service na ino-offer. Okay? And fifth, list of affiliation and business relationship. Usually, yung mga nilalaman yan, yung vendors, suppliers, and certifying organizations na partner ng company. And of course, last is regularly review the portfolio. Okay? Now, here is your assignment number 2. Create a business portfolio in a magazine type. Okay? So, same company na ginawa nyo doon sa final output nyo. No? Yung company na na-choose nyo, yan, gagawa nyo ng business portfolio. Now, if you have any question with regard to this, don't hesitate to chat in our GC. Okay? So, let's proceed with the next topic. Planning, marketing, partnering to build a customer relationship. Okay? So, planning marketing, it provides a guiding philosophy. It's very important to really plan, no, the marketing. So, it also provides inputs to strategic planners, no? And lastly is it designs strategies enriching objectives. Okay? Kasi sabi nga, di ba, sa quote, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. No? So, planning is very important in any organization, in any department, sa mga companies. No? It is very important that every department has a planning decision. Okay? So, here we go. Partnering with other company departments. So, one of the important thing you should do as part of planning ng marketing is you need to partner with other departments, no? So, we have value chain. So, each department carries out values creating activities, no? To design, produce, market, deliver, and support the firm's product. Okay? So, this is very important to identify yung value chain, no? From the suppliers, no? To mga manufacturing places, pupunta doon sa mga distributors, no? And so forth, hanggang makarating yung product mo doon sa end user, okay, o sa customers. Now, partnering with others in marketing system, it also includes yung value delivery network. It's very important, no? So, as part of your partner, yung mga courier, no? Network composed of the company, supplier, distribution, no? Ultimately, customers to improve the performance of the customers, no? Okay, let's proceed. Marketing strategy and marketing mix. You all know this, no? Lagi itong dinidiscuss pagdating sa marketing, yung 4 P's. Yung product, price, promotion, and place. To discuss this, no, let's identify first what is marketing strategy. So, it is the marketing logic by which the company hopes to create this customer value and achieve this profitable relationship. Okay? So, when we say customer value-driven marketing strategy, ito yung nilalaman yan, no? STP na tinatawag, or market segmentation for S, targeting for T, and P, positioning or differentiation. No? So, let's identify this first, yung market segmentation. Okay? So, market segmentation is a process of dividing a market into distinct groups. Distinct groups of buyers who have different needs, okay, characteristics, behaviors, and who might require separate market strategies or mixes, no? When we say market segment, it consists of consumer who respond in a similar way to given set of marketing efforts. It's very important na sa marketing, you segment yung market mo, identify mo pagdating sa age, no, yung profile ng iyong dyan, buyer or ng customers. You need to identify yung pinaka-target mo sa pagdating in demographic, yung mga age, gender, no? Identify mo. Kasi through that, identifying your target market, it will give you a target strategy. No? Kunyari, ang target mo lang is more on mga Gen Z. Okay? So, mga kabataan ngayon. So, when you create strategy, marketing strategy such as in gagawa ka advertising, of course, yung advertising that will coop up yung attention ng target market mo, which is yung Gen Z. So, that is the importance of segmenting your market. Now, market targeting naman involves evaluating each market segment attractiveness and selecting one or more segments to enter. Okay? So, now, na-segment mo na-divide mo na, no? It's for you to target na yung market. Kunyari, Gen Z. Okay? Pagdating sa Gen Z, ano pang, para ma-specific pa yung magiging target mo. Sabihin natin sa Gen Z, mga female lang ang target mo. Okay? From that, sa Gen Z, female, tapos i-specify mo pa from female, ano ba, yung mga, pagdating sa yung mga mapapayat o matataba, ganyan. So, depende. How are you going to target? Depende yan sa product o service na ino-offer mo. Okay? Now, it's time for you to position the product, no? When you say positioning, arranging a product to occupy a clear, distinct, and desirable place relative to competing products in the minds of target consumer. You have to position na yung where are you going to place yung business mo. Okay? So, when it comes to positioning, no, yung sabi mo ka, let's go back to dun sa example natin kanina, Gen Z, female, sabihin natin, target mo, yung mga matataba. Oh, how are you going to position yung business mo? Okay, saan mo mahahanap yung mga target market mo na yun? Sabihin natin, magpo-position ka doon sa may supermarket. Sorry, hindi naman doon makikita, no? Yung mga Gen Z, mga kabataan. Saan ba nakikita ng mga kabataan? Sa mga schools, yan, universities, university belt, yan. Dapat, you need to identify yung specific positioning, no? Depends on the target market that you have identified. Now, differentiation. This actually the company's market offering to create superior value. Okay, when you say differentiation, yung uniqueness ng product o service na ino-offer mo, you need to identify. No, ano ba yung benefits nun? Okay? Ano ba yung pinagkaiba nun sa other competitors? Yan. So, let's proceed to developing an integrated marketing mix. Okay? Now, the 4 P's of the marketing, let's discuss this very quick. No? So, from target customers, yung target customers, of course, yung isang piece, yung product, no? In order for you to create strategy, pagdating sa product, usually, yan yung mga variety, kung may variety ba. Kasi minsan, kunyari, product mo food. Tapos, paulit-ulit na yun na lang, no? So, magsasawa ang customers. Of course, you need to strategize yung product mo. Yung iba, pinapalitan nilang variety. Sample tayo, no? Yung donut, no? Yung feeling niya, may chocolate. May iba-ibang varieties. Meron ding mga caramel, yan. Iba-iba. Vanilla, yan. Pagdating sa quality, usually, yung mga, mga gadget. No? Kaya any product, no, you need to strategize din yung quality. Napaka-importante kasi sa mga consumer yung quality ng isang product. Okay? Of course, yung design. Okay? Pagdating sa consumer behavior, they usually buy yung design na gusto nila. Okay? So, for example, bumili ka ng sasakyan. Okay? So, sa isang sasakyan, may iba-iba yan. Kunyari, sa Toyota, merong Wigo. Okay? Merong Yaris. Iba-iba. So, depende sa design. At yung design na yon depende din sa features ng sasakyan. No? Sa race, kunyari, yung sasakyan na race ng Toyota, merong design yon na wala yung Wigo, which is the same pa rin, no? Toyota pa rin. So, yung mga ano. Now, brand name. Now, napaka-importante sa consumers yung brand name, no? Pag bumibili kunyari bibili sila sa sasakyan, syempre pag sinabing Toyota, build na yung brand nun, no? So, usually bumibili sila Toyota kasi may mga tawag diyan, pag nasira, madaling magpaayos kasi yung mga anong tawag doon, yung mga gadget nun is mabibili sa Philippines lang. So, at saka kilala ng Toyota. Okay? So, ganun sa pag-build ng name. Tapos yung, of course, packaging sa mga services. Yan, napaka-important yan. In strategizing yung product. Okay? So, sa target customers naman, okay, another thing na kanila kino-consider is yung price. Of course, yung discounts na makukuha nila, yung allowances, paano yung payment period, yung credit terms, yan, napaka-importante yan in strategy with regard to price. Okay? Now, sa promotion naman, ayan na. It's how are you going to position the product, no? It involves yung mga marketing, personal selling, sales promotion, public relation, direct or digital marketing, yan. Okay? Pagdating sa place naman, yung channels niya, yung coverage, location, how are you going to distribute yung inventory, transportation, logistics, yan, napaka-importante. So these 4Ps consist of tactical marketing tools blended into an integrated program that actually engage target customers and delivers the intended customer value. Okay? So from these 4Ps, no, meron din tayong 4A na tinatawag, no? Yung product, ayan yung acceptability ng product. Okay? Yung price, yan yung affordability ng product. Yung place, yan yung accessibility ng product. And of course, yung promotion, yan yung awareness of the product to the public. Okay? Now, let's proceed with the next topic, managing the marketing effort and marketing ROI. Okay? So, in managing marketing, it always start with analysis. Okay? So, from the data here, no, you can see yung analysis. From analysis, dyan, you will start to plan. Of course, in planning, you will develop strategic plans, develop yung mga marketing plans. Of course, this is the first part ng chapter with, developing company. Okay? So, usually, ito yung nag-start from analysis yung data, nagpa-plan sila. Tapos, once na they create yung mga plans nila, mga strategic plans, marketing plans, after nun, they are going to implement na yung mga pinagplanuhan nila. Okay? I-carry out naman na nila yung plans. After that, kapag na-implement na nila, that's the time they are going to control. I-measure nila yung results. If effective ba, or i-evaluate nila yung results, if kailangan may baguhin dun sa plan, or totally tanggalin yung plan and make another plan. No? Ngayon, kapag nag-fail, of course, uulit siya dito sa planning. No? Kapag nakita mong merong maganda naman pero may kailangan lang i-correct, okay? So, dito lang siya babalik sa implementation. Okay, gets? If you have question, chat na lang kayo sa GC. So, SWOT analysis. So, napaka-importante nitong SWOT analysis, no? And you all know this. Ito yung laging pinapagawa ng mga professor nyo with regard to analysis yun ng company, no? Of course, identifying strength, hindi lang sa company, even sa self, pwede rin, no? So, yung weakness, of course, yung opportunities, and yung threats. This is how it works. Okay? Yung strength tsaka weaknesses, pang-internal. Okay? Sa mga companies, pang-internal lang. Yan. Pagdating sa external, ayan yung mga opportunities tsaka threats. No? Kung titignan mo rin, yung opportunities tsaka strength, more on positivity. No? Yung weakness tsaka yung threat, more on negativity. No? So, when we say strength, of course, ayan yung mga internal capabilities that may help the company reach its objectives. Ano ba yung kakayanan ng enterprise or ng company? Okay? Tapos yung opportunity ay an external factor that the company may be able to exploit to its advantage. Ano ba yung mga possible opportunities niya in the future? No? When we say weaknesses, ito yung internal limitation that may interfere with the company ability to achieve its objectives. No, yung mga kakulangan naman, no, ng company. And of course, yung threats, it is the current and emerging external factors that may challenge the company's performance. Ayan yung possible mga threats na naghihinder sa inyo o yung mga challenges na na-encounter ng company para i-reach yung kanilang mga goals. Okay? Now, part of market planning is yung marketing plan. Okay? So, ito yung isa sa laman ng inyong mga final output, marketing plan. Of course, it includes yung executive summary, okay, yung objectives and issue. It also includes yung marketing solution, yung threats and opportunities, marketing strategy, mga action programs, budget, tsaka yung control. Doon sa final output natin, nakadiscuss kung ano yung mga nilalaman niyan. Sige, let's proceed with marketing implementation. It is the process that turns marketing plan into marketing actions, no, to accomplish strategic marketing objectives. It is answerable by who, where, when, and how. No? So, who are those people na mag-i-implement, mga ganyan, no? Who are those partners na kakailangan to implement yung marketing plan mo? Where are you going to start it? When? And how are you going to start it? Yan. So, usually sa marketing department, organization, ito ang pinakamataas. No? Sa marketing, no? Meron tayong CMO na tinatawag o Chief Marketing Officer. Sa mga company, ay sa mga company, no? Usually, meron silang CEO. Okay? Under the CEO, ito yung mga under nila, yung mga CMO, COO, CFO. No? CMO, yan yung Chief Marketing Officer. COO, yan yung Chief Operating Officer. CFO, yan yung Chief Financial Officer. Now, in your assignment last time, no, sabi ko gagawa kayo ng mga executives, yung organizational chart ng company na na-choose nyo, it will start sa Chief Marketing Officer. Kasi nga, marketing department lang ang gagawa natin, o marketing plan. So, pinaka-head should be the Chief Marketing Officer and so forth. Kayo maglalagay ng mga position nila pagdating sa marketing. Marami yan, search nyo. Meron tayong tinatawag na creative manager. Yan, iba-iba yan. Sa research, lagyan nyo ng mga position, mga members. Okay? So, marketing control. It evaluates results and taking corrective action to ensure the objectives are attained. Okay? So, set specific marketing goals. Okay? Measure performance in marketplace and evaluates the causes of any difference between expected and actual performance. Now, corrective action to close the gaps between goals and performance. Okay. So, ito yung last, no? After implementing it, you will need to control it katulad nung illustration na pinakita ko kanina na. After controlling it, that's the time you will decide kung itutuloy ba or hindi yung plan. Or may corrective action lang. Okay? So that's it for our topic number 2. So thank you for listening and see you next meeting.